Hi everyone, I am Yamamoto from Maekawa. Today, I'd like to introduce our efforts to develop and promote high-efficiency non-fluorocarbon refrigeration appliances. Our main business activities include manufacturing and sales of industrial refrigeration equipment, design and construction of refrigerating and warehouse cooling equipment, and energy-saving systems such as plant engineering. And having focused on the climate change mitigation and ozone layer protection from an early stage, we have offered a full lineup of environmentally friendly compressors that use natural refrigerant. The natural refrigerants are substances which exist in the nature. They have not only zero ozone depletion potential, but also has a very low global warming potential of 1.0 or less, which makes themselves the Earth-friendly refrigerant. Maekawa has been developing and manufacturing products using these natural refrigerants for a long time. Especially, Maekawa names one of this technical approach, Natural 5, which uses ammonia, carbon dioxide, water, air, and hydrocarbon. We provide a system and product that meets the needs such as heating, hot water supply, air conditioning, cooling, refrigeration, and freezing. Among those natural refrigerants, ammonia refrigerant can adapt to a wide range of temperature, and its refrigerant has a high efficiency. However, due to its toxicity and flame retardancy, it must be handled with care. So, high technological innovation is always required for safety. Maekawa has developed a high-efficiency refrigeration system, Newton, that simultaneously realizes energy saving, defluorocarbons, and safety improvement through the Global Warming Countermeasure Technology Development Project by the Ministry of the Environment, Japan. Newton is equipped with the world's first high-efficiency IPM motor for especially ammonia and has a high-performance compressor. By combining these with a high-efficiency heat exchanger, we have achieved to save energy for 20% than existing fluorocarbons refrigeration equipment. Newton ensures high safety by adapting the indirect refrigerant method that uses ammonia as a primary refrigerant and carbon dioxide as a secondary refrigerant. We have a variety model of Newton which can be used for large refrigerated warehouses, ice rinks, and large-scale food freezers for industrial use. Let me explain more in detail about the refrigeration equipment which uses natural refrigerant. The graphic on the left side is the existing refrigeration equipment. It is placed outside and has direct connection to the air cooler inside by a refrigeration pipe. Therefore, a large amount of fluorocarbons is needed, and also measures against leakage and recovery. The extraction of fluorocarbon refrigerant has been required. There are many cases where a large amount of ammonia is used instead of fluorocarbons as a refrigerant, especially in the Southeast Asian nations. It bears a greater risk to human body in case a large amount of ammonia leaks out from the entire system. As shown in the graphic on the right side, refrigeration equipment that uses natural refrigerant requires ammonia only inside equipment that is installed outside of the cold room. This ammonia refrigerant cools the carbon dioxide refrigerant. The cooled carbon dioxide is sent to the air coolers by the CO2 pump to cool inside. After cooling, the carbon dioxide refrigerant returns to the outdoor refrigeration system and is cooled again by the ammonia refrigerant. The main feature is that ammonia refrigerant is confined only in the outdoor package. So, there is the least potential of leakage of ammonia refrigerant in the storage room. Therefore, it is safe and secure. The package uses a very small amount of ammonia at 21 kilograms. This sheet explains the introduction examples of refrigerated warehouses using Newton. For instance, I'd like to introduce KRS in the red frame at the bottom center of the page. Existing equipment has introduced a refrigeration system that uses the R22 refrigerant. The size of the refrigerated warehouse is about 18,000 cubic meters, and 27 years has passed since it was built. We updated the equipment to 2 units of ammonia carbon dioxide natural refrigerants, which does not use fluorocarbon refrigerants. As a result, we were able to realize the fluorocarbon system and save energy as much as 24.9% than before. This technology is widely spread out, not only in Japan, but also abroad. There are the leaflets of users interviewed in Japan and also in multiple countries, such as in Thailand. Other than these countries, we have introduced Newton in the Philippines, Vietnam, Myanmar, Indonesia, and more. Now, please take a look at the examples in Indonesia as one of the cases where we actually introduced our Newton overseas.
PT Adib Global Food Supplies was aimed at adopting the advanced freezing and refrigeration equipment.
Previously, we were considering investing in an ammonia system. Then Mr. Suhaimi and Mr. Minamaitani visited us and informed us about Miyakawa's new technology, which is Newton.
He visited Miyakawa's Moria factory and businesses in Japan that have adopted the Newton system.
This visit convinced us that the Newton system has the energy efficiency that Indonesia needs. Of course, we would like to check the product and see what is the advantage of using Newton.
In simulations before adoption of Newton, a comparison with facilities of the same size showed approximately 30% energy efficiency. Results after adopting Newton, power consumption per pallet has been reduced approximately 25 to 30%. In addition, Newton is in unit production in Japan. It is packaged and transported with settings in the field.
For the installation, since the product is already built up and assembled in Japan, it is time-saving. I was also interested in stainless steel piping. The possibility of long-term usage was also deemed a significant advantage.
Completely automated operation enables safer operation and a management control system with less need for manpower. Safety is maintained through indirect cooling methods and hazard neutralizing equipment. Reliable safety providing peace of mind and satisfaction for customers who use this service.
Also, there are our customers, which are a multinational company. Previously, they used to store their product in an ammonia system, but then they decided to move their products to our CO2 system, considering its safety. We are very satisfied.
They are planning to build 6 more cooling systems necessary to build a rich country. President Budi Mulyono tells us that they would like to continue working with Miyakawa in the future.
As one of the leading suppliers and engineering company in a large-scale refrigeration industry, I'd like to share some unpleasant facts in terms of environment issues. We often see some clients choosing refrigeration equipment using fluorocarbon refrigerants. It's unfortunate, but they're less aware and concerned about the global warming issues. Their main concern is to reduce the investment costs instead. This occurs partly because of the lack of their knowledge and awareness on the global warming issues. And we can only raise their awareness by giving a clear and strict policy towards using fluorocarbon refrigerant in each country. In Japan, many of our clients in a large-scale industrial sector who had once installed the refrigeration equipment using fluorocarbon refrigerant in the past eventually decided to replace the entire system into the one using natural refrigerant. This trend has been accelerated with a government policy in direction towards global warming in Japan. However, these clients end up making more investment instead. Those refrigeration system users in Southeast Asia who plan to choose the refrigeration system using fluorocarbon refrigerant may face the same difficulty in the future as our client did in Japan. An environmentally friendly technology is now available in the industrial refrigeration sector, not necessarily of ours, but stimulating those fluorocarbon refrigerant users and convert them into the natural refrigerant users through the education and clear government policy with legal obligation will eventually help end the global warming in particular. So, it's the right time for all parties, including government, technology providers like us, and even users, especially in the Southeast Asian region, to seriously think about how and what should be done. Thank you. This is Yamamoto from Maekawa.